Tony here, Ben, one of our fit pros. He's going to demonstrate the snatch with a kettlebell. We're going to do the snatch from a dead position. That's how we typically teach it when somebody's learning the snatch with a kettlebell. And then we'll go into a swing snatch, which is a little bit different because we can transfer a ton of energy into that bell. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into position for the dead snatch. What I mean by dead, it's dead. It's down on the ground. So it's from a dead position. And he will reset himself every rep. And you'll see the difference in between a dead snatch and a swing snatch. So we'll start. He's going to demonstrate 3 reps. Then I'm going to talk about the whole concept here. So he's in power position. He's going to explode into the bell. The bell's going to go straight up. Good. Good. One more. Good. So act like you're going to pull it. So here's the starting position. He's loading all the hamstrings, glutes. He's getting, just like you were getting ready to preload to do a vertical jump, same concept here. He's preloading all these muscles. He's counterbalancing, so he's in his center line. He's not off to the side. And what he's doing from here, he's transferring a ton of energy into that bell. He's pulling up his body, almost a high pull. And then from here, that's going to transition because he's putting so much force into that kettlebell. The kettlebell right somewhere in this position is going to be moving on its own because he's transferred all the energy into it. Then once it keeps moving up, he's not lifting it above his head. He's pulled it above his head. So the force of that bell is going to keep coming up. And what he will do is he will push his hand through the bell at the top. So this is where a lot of people get it wrong because they're not transferring enough energy from here and from the glutes and hips. So what will happen is they'll get it to here and the bell starts to fail. So they'll try to press it from here. And we don't want that. We want enough energy so when he's down, so go ahead and go down. You don't have to pull it. Go ahead and stand up. All that energy is in the bell and boom, he pushes his hand through at the top. So you'll see a lot of people who don't understand the concept. It's really, he was going to imagine if he was going to take this bell and throw it above his head as far as he could. And that's what I talk to a lot of our clients when we're teaching this, is to transfer a lot of energy into that bell. So now what we're going to do, we're actually going to turn sideways so you can see it. We're going to do the swing snatch. So he's going to get into proper position, hit a swing, and then he's going to go into a swing snatch. 3 reps, and I'm going to talk about it here. Pop it up, good. Right back down, pop, good. And good. Good. Now we'll rest. So the difference in between the two, obviously from a dead position, you have a little bit more control of the bell because you're resetting it every time. Now when you go into a swing, what happens from a swing position, he is preloading and transferring a lot more energy into his glutes, hips, hamstrings, because when he's coming down from that top position, he's pulling that bell back down and he's preloading all this, all through here, hips, front side, and then he transfers that energy back into that bell, back above his head. So what he can do from a swing snatch, he can produce way more energy and transfer way more energy into the bell in comparison from a dead position. So the benefit of that, and they talk about this, is it's like doing a vertical jump over and over and over, but with a weight. You're developing so much force, and it mimics that movement that it's going to help with your fast twitch or your explosiveness. Your explosive movements. So jumping. This is a great tool to increase your vertical jump. This is a very explosive move. It's basically an Olympic lift, but it's with a kettlebell. So just to understand, he's taking all that energy and transferring that energy into that bell every rep. And it's a little bit more technical than the dead. The snatch, it takes a little bit of time to learn it. And one thing I do notice, again, with people when they're doing a swing snatch, again, they'll come up here. They grip it too tight at the top, and if you grip it too tight, that bell will come back around and smack you very hard, leave a nice bruise. So at the top, your hand has to be a little bit soft, and you push through the bell when the bell is at its peak. So those are things that I see from a snatch standpoint. So good job, Ben.